and has very good anticipation.
Foul against Willie Wilson, his second personal. 7:42 remaining in the opening quarter. Alaska in immaculate white and Ginebra is in fighting red. And here's Tenorio over to De La Cruz. LA sends it to Devance against Wilson. Height advantage for Joe Devance. Shot clock winding down. Turn around is good.
That's a tough matchup there for Willie Wilson. He just doesn't have the size to bother Joe Devance. He can just shoot over Willie Wilson at any angle on the floor.
Here's Wilson.
Hey, returning to favor. Sabi ni Willie Wilson.
What are you talking about?
You can score against me. You can score against me. I can score against you. But you see the difference where they're scoring. Devance is scoring from the outside. Wilson is scoring from the inside.
Look out! Here's Intal. Gives it up to Tubid. Tubid gives it back to Intal, and he scores his first basket of the game.
You know, Ginebra did not have the numbers, but Tubid, because of his scoring prowess, drew the defense towards him, and all of a sudden Intal was free for that open shot.
Approaching the halfway mark of the opening period as we look at the shooting performance for both teams so far. Here's De La Cruz, pulls up, and it's no good. Tubid is on the run. Tubid is on the move. And Tubid is hijacked. But Willie Wilson gets the ball back against 5 white shirts.
Hustle play there by Willie Wilson. Right place, right time. You know, I'm surprised that Alaska isn't running as many inside plays for Sonny Toss as it should be. They've got the size advantage.
So we have a timeout here with Alaska on top by 2. 6:06 remaining in the first.
Welcome back to the Batangas City Sports Center. My name is Patricia Bermudez. He's on right here at courtside. Just some insights about the Alaska Aces. Before their near 3-week break, the Alaska Aces felt that they were playing out of their tempo, which has led to their defensive stats going down. So for this Batangas special, the Aces want to be in control of their tempo and not allow Tubid, Baguio, Intal, or even Kagiwa in the open court. They want to force Ginebra to set up. Now on offense, they got to play smart, pick their spots, push the ball, but run at their own pace. John Ferriols, by the way, will be out for the next few games, perhaps until playoffs, due to a left calf injury. So the Aces have activated Irvin Soto. They're also looking at giving more minutes for Hugnatan, Devance, and rookie Mike Burster. Nico, Finito?
Thank you, Patricia, as Devance scores underneath. Joe Devance now with 6 points here in the opening quarter.
And this is the point we were making earlier about getting the ball in the hands of Sonny Toss, getting the ball in the hands of their big man. And when you're playing with Twin Towers, you get Ginebra's defense committed to Sonny Toss. Joe Devance is going to get away. Shot from close range.
By Tubid, and here's Tenorio. 4-point game in favor of Alaska as we cross the halfway mark of the opening quarter. De La Cruz on the right side. Devance goes inside. Sonny Toss, ball fake, fires away, overshoot. De La Cruz offensive rebound, put back, no go. Battle for the rebound, won by De La Cruz, and he missed again. And he'll try one more time. And the ball will stay with Alaska. Furious action here in the opening quarter.
And dominance by Alaska off the boards. Now a change has been made here by Coach Joseph Ichico. Sandy Salvacion has been sent in, and now Eric Menk has checked in for Rico Villanueva. Obviously, Coach Joseph Ichico wants more power to make sure that they're not dominated thoroughly off the boards.
Tenorio starts to play. Miller, open shot.
Walang kakupas-kupas. 32-year-old Willie Miller, two-time MVP.
Here's Tubid zigzagging inside, and he gets the layup.
But he's really a shot maker. And you notice that Tubid is not settling for outside shots. He's driving in, he's penetrating. He's attacking the interior, which is the right thing to do if you're Barangay Ginebra. Someone's hot!
And his name is Willie Miller. And 9 points.
He's cooking. He's cooking in this first quarter.
Oh, nice pass. JC Intal to Celino Cruz. pulling Ginebra within 4 points.
And Nico, it's all about looking for the open man. Always look for the man on the weak side before the defense on the strong side is able to anticipate where the ball is going on the weak side.
Shot clock winding down. And here's Santos. And he missed it. Rebound for Salvacion. Under 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, and Ginebra still down by 4 points here. Dangerous pass by Tubid, and it will stay with Ginebra. We'll have a change in personnel here. Reyna Lugnatan comes in for Alaska, and Skyrus Baguio is checking in for Ronald Tubid. So action continues here in the opening period. Eric Beck outside Cruz. Cruz outside Salvacion. Salvacion fires. That's a Sunday special. So now we have a 1-point game in favor of Alaska. And an ear swipe by Salvacion. Here's De La Cruz. De La Cruz fires. It's good.
That's money in the bank for Tony De La Cruz. Medium range gunner. So important for Alaska.
Now without Santos on the floor, dealing with Eric Mick is going to be a problem. Now let's find out more about Ginebra from Patricia.
If Ginebra loses this game, they lose all hopes for an outright semis, but Coach Jong himself will say they're keeping their goals realistic. Against Alaska tonight, they're disadvantaged in terms of height, so they really have to play better D and limit second chances. Coach Jong also talked about how Alaska now has been from being structured to being more free in their style of play. So players love that and they maximize it. So that means Ginebra just has to be on their toes to keep the transition in check and take away easy baskets. Nico?
Here's the bats.
Well, now Ginebra just limiting Alaska to 1 attempt. Good sign here in terms of their adjustments.
Oh, look out. Here's Tenorio. Ugnatan. Oh, missed it. Missed the reverse. And Ginebra is on the run. It's a 3-on-2 break. Tracy Intal over to Cyrus Baguio. No! He missed it. And the crowd here is going bananas.
Try to take it on the reverse.
And Miller gets the layup. Fantastic action here.
Unbelievable.
In the opening quarter.
It's fast and furious here in Batangas. And Barangay Ginebra not able to finish on the break.
Well, this layup is good for Eric Meng. I was mentioning that this is going to be a problem for Alaska dealing with Eric Meng.
I think so, with Sonny Toss sitting down. It's Reyna Lugnatan who's playing center now for Alaska. And he doesn't really have the length of a Sonny Toss. He's a big guy who can rebound, but he doesn't have the long arms of a Sonny Toss or a Joe Devance. He's not a shot blocker.
Meng hounded by 3 defenders, and he loses that basketball. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. Miller is inside. Oh, what an opening quarter for the Thriller.
And a tremendous change of pace there. You saw L.A. Tenorio, composure written all over his face, bringing the ball down so calmly, and then all of a sudden zip passing over to Willie Miller. Change of pace, and he scores unmolested with a layup.
Miller with 13 points in the opening period. Here's Intal, turns around. And so far, Intal's outside shot not working here in the opening period so far. Here's Tenorio, 1 minute remaining in the first. A miss by Tenorio, and again Celino Cruz pushes the tempo. Here's Intal, spins, was caught dancing to the wrong song. So under a minute to play in the opening quarter. And we'll take this time out, back with more action here in Batangas in a moment. We're back in Batangas for the remainder of the opening quarter. It's Ginebra versus Alaska.